Tone for the next 60 minutes. The Ryan A County Final, live and exclusive here on Clubber TV. Eventually the messing is finished, the ball is thrown in, and we're underway, and straight away Dixboro into the first possession, and that's
McAvoy has been relieved of those duties, certainly in the opening minutes anyway.
And James Ryle and the Graigue Ballycallan management team certainly had no choice. Conor McNary was on free-taking duty against James Stevens and put in a fine showing in that department. Here are Graigue Ballycallan back looking for more with Owen Cahill, and listen to the roar of the Graigue Ballycallan. Set mid-flight by Sean Keenan. Keenan knocks it forward, but it's into a man in a sky blue jersey. Back to Ryan Corcoran once again. Corcoran from his own 45-metre line delivers the ball into a central region off the 65, and Cormac Nary takes possession. Nary's high ball in on top of the Graigue Ballycallan full forward line, and Aaron McAvoy now can sniff a chance. McAvoy opens up the space, opens the angle, and Aaron McAvoy slots over a nice score for Graigue Ballycallan. Cute little hand pass from McAvoy to Owen Cahill. Cahill now across to Ben Young, and Young off the 65-metre line drops it in dangerously on top of Ryan Corcoran. Dixboro will need to be alert here. Chance, goal! Aaron McAvoy buries it in the back of the net. 1-2 for Aaron McAvoy, 1-5 for...
So either Moore is going to try and...
Moore puts height on that ball. Will the accuracy be there? He's going for it, and Kevin Moore has sent that ball sailing over the bar. A wonder score from Kevin Moore, a leader there as well between the 45 and 65-metre line. Sky blue and maroon jerseys in there, and no shortage of them. Here's Jeff Nary. Nary now out to the middle of the field. Graigue Ballycallan working the ball up the field. It's Cormac Nary this time. Nary's low ball into Aaron McAvoy. Brilliant touch from Aaron McAvoy. McAvoy opens up the space, takes the shot, and Aaron McAvoy has put that ball over the bar. An excellent finish, but he did so well to open up the chance.
Absolutely, Lee.
Necessary numbers at the back, and with that Brian Fox has blown the half-time whistle here in UPMC Nolan Park, with Graigue Ballycallan leading
Nolan Park. And we mentioned, just before half-time, Liam, Dicksboro will be the happier of the two sides to get back in at half-time, but I could imagine that Ballycallan dressing room and the message they've been giving these players all year is they're good enough to win this county final, and they now find themselves fourth.
Like a gazelle to get that ball, couldn't quite do so. Dicksboro come out on top. Back out to Mikey Steins once again. He's had a fine season in a Dicksboro jersey. Back to Sean Keenan. Keenan's high ball into the Dicksboro forward line to the right of the D. Again, hands go up for breaking ball, and it's a chance for Dicksboro now. Here's Killian Hackett. Chance for Hackett. Hackett goes low, and Killian Hackett sticks it in the back of the net, and Dicksboro are back.
Ballycallan 4 points ahead.
So Cormac Nary taking the Budé Lishka on board. Game resumes with a Ryan Corcoran free. It's getting very exciting, and that ball is sent over the bar. An inspirational point.
Looking for goals, and Matthew Keller has turned into their target man. He's won 2 or 3 clean balls out of the air, but the end result not being what Dicksboro are looking for.
Conor Walton. Back to Corcoran, and Ryan Corcoran has put that ball over the bar, and when Graigue Ballycallan need a man, Evan Murphy now hand passes to Killian Hackett. Hackett now rounds his man. That was Conor Walton into Mick Carroll off the 45-metre line, has options, and it's Dicksboro now looking to launch an attack. It's Billy Fitzpatrick with his first touch of the game. Fitzpatrick's high ball in on top of Matty Keller, and it's gone into the back of the net. It's a goal for Dicksboro, and I think Sean Keenan and Matty Keller may just claim and dirty in the nicest possible way, as both teams fight it out for a county championship, and they're getting physical in there. Who can win the precious ball? The answer is Dicksboro, and Kevin Moore. How many times has he broken out with a ball? Kevin Moore now into Samuel John O'Shea. Can he deliver on the biggest of occasions? And Samuel John O'Shea has sent that ball.
PMC Nolan Park for extra time. Brian Fox has looked.
We will have extra time here in UPMC Nolan Park, because Brian Fox has blown the full-time whistle at the end of normal time, and it's finished level pegging. Dicksboro 2-12, Graigue Ballycallan 1.
We're right back to where we started. Both teams level with only 20 minutes left of hurling.
Graigue Ballycallan in the sky blue, Dicksboro in the maroon, and it's Aaron McAvoy on. He opts to go short this time though, and Graigue Ballycallan worked the chance with Conor Walton, and Conor Walton has put that ball over the bar, straight off the training ground.
Yeah, moonlight that's coming up behind the town goal, Liam, and that ball really, really hard to see.
If anyone has any torches, come to UPMC Nolan Park. It's getting dark and cold. Good thing we have the hot cups of tea and hot water bottle. Here's Killian Hackett now. Hackett brushing past Jeff Nary. Chance now. Go! And it goes over the crossbar and over the bar. Killian Hackett set up the move. He set the pass up.
But this time you see centre back Billy O'Neill standing over it. You'd imagine he's going to try and split the post.
Billy O'Neill takes the free off the 65, and it has gone inside the upright and over the bar. Another white flag for Graigue Ballycallan. Cormac Nari stands over the free, up to 65. You'd imagine he'll take his score. And Cormac Nari has slotted that ball over the bar. And Graigue Ballycallan's advantage moves out to 2.
Yeah, that's the first evidence of it. And the first period of extra time has been blown up by Brian Fox. Only 1 point between. Many changes from Ballycallan.
Right, we'll keep an eye on it. The second half is back underway. O'Brien out back to Billy O'Neill. O'Neill from his own defence, across the 65 he goes towards Ben McAvoy. McAvoy delivers the ball into the corner to Ryan Corcoran. What a game he's had, certainly in contention for the clubber man of the match. Ryan Corcoran now being pushed out towards the 45. Corcoran on the turn, and Ryan Corcoran has put that ball over the bar. If Graigue Ballycallan do win this match, spoiler alert, ball hit into the forward. Patrick Lacey being shut down, and it's turned over by Owen Cahill, and the referee has blown the full-time whistle. Graigue Ballycallan, JJ Camera, under 21 champion.